everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Spelunky. This is indeed a daily challenge. I like the weekend daily challenges. I'm gonna try something funny here. You may or may not like this, but if there is like a snake or a spider in here, which there is, oh, I totally should have been able to get that gem. In any case, we're gonna get some stuff over here. Hopefully it starts with bombs, and then if there's bombs in it, then I can easily get the other one on the other side. Obviously it didn't work out that way. 2 bombs for 2 crates is a smoking deal, but unfortunately the payout was pretty horrible. But it's the first floor, so, you know, what are you gonna do? We got plenty of time left in order to amass the tools necessary for success. Speaking of success, it has eluded us for what feels like 1,000 daily challenges in a row. I probably could have done that a lot better. The best daily challenge I've had recently was that weird one where I ended up getting the ball and chain completely accidentally. Obviously, you would like never get it on purpose, so I think that part more or less goes without saying. Is it worth platforming over here to try to get oh, that might be good. I've got to remember that the arrow trap over here is not fired. This has been a long butted first floor here. I wanted to say long ass, but I'm still trying that on for size, you know. Northernlion trying the long ass on for size. Of course, apparently the daily challenge theme, or the theme for this daily challenge, I should say, if I'm going to put it more eloquently, is that every crate is a rope. That's a novel strategy, I suppose. Am I going to use one of my last bombs to get in here and get the dog? I kind of want to, because the crate's here too, but maybe we'd be better off just leaving and saving our bombs, because, you know, I was half joking when I said that maybe the theme is that every crate is a rope, but daily challenges in this game seem to have themes, man, so I don't want to necessarily make myself a victim of the game's sixth sense of humor. We'll just try to leave this floor and pick up some bombs later, probably when we murder a shopkeeper. Anyway, I haven't done a very good job of setting the narrative for this one so far. What's been going on in the daily challenges? It hasn't been going very well, has it? I got the ball and chain on the last one that I recorded for the channel. Ended up dying in a weird way, but at least I learned something, and I also broke into the statue head on the ice caves, which is the first time I've ever done that before in my entire life. That was actually the first time I've ever had the ball and chain in my entire life. So it was an interesting run of firsts, shall we say. And I'm hoping, of course, to improve upon that a little bit here. It's been a while since I've made it even to the temple, so if I could have a chance to go to hell on this one, I'd be very pleased. But again, you know, you fall into, I was going to say fall into spunks, but that's not what I was going for there. You fall into slumps when you play Spelunky sometimes, and eventually a recovery will happen, and hopefully I'll have that, you know, real confidence-building run that'll allow me to succeed. So I think I may have made a small mistake here, yes. I thought I didn't have to use a bomb to get into that area where the chest is, but I will indeed need a bomb. Now, you don't necessarily, I guess, need the chest, or I guess you don't necessarily need the Jedi at all, is what I was trying to say, to get to the black market, but it vastly increases your chance of doing so. Our shop here has no bombs, but it has good enough items that I definitely feel it would be a wise decision to murder this shopkeeper, let's put it that way. And of course, those are the ultimate famous last words, but is that Monty up there? There's Monty and an arrow trap, my favorite Belle and Sebastian song. We should speed things up a little bit. I'm taking my sweet time here, and that's not necessarily a good thing all of the time. A rope to get Monty is a fair trade, though, especially since I will lose health right away. I wasn't intending on losing health there. Shit happens sometimes, though, right? Okay. So that rock may indeed fall on my head if I'm not careful. So, let's murder the shopkeeper. This is the easy part, presumably. Just don't want to get the jitters. So we got 2 health. Not very good. We're going to have 3 if Monty is still alive. And he's actually in a pretty good position here. I know people are going to be yelling at me, you know, ghost the vault, ghost the vaults. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. With only 1 bomb, I'm not necessarily thrilled about the prospect of ghosting the vaults. Oh, I didn't even realize I had the pitcher's mitt. Monty took some damage there. This is a little scary, actually. I thought I should slow down just a little bit here. Or, I guess, like, just be smarter. Please tell me that I don't accidentally shoot my dog. Okay. And reasonably good floor. We've survived past the 5-minute mark, which is maybe that first measure of success. Now we can settle in and just have a nice little low-key Spelunky run. Probably should not have chosen the God of Mischief, as my role model, if I was going to say low-key. Okay, so paste is the easy part here, for sure. I noticed that there is an altar down here. I don't give a shit about the vault at this point. With only 1 bomb, we couldn't even get into the vault anyway, so I'm not going to sweat that too much. There's another crate there. We really could use a bomb bag right now. Luckily enough, the ropes that I've gotten have actually been fairly useful. But, I would... Oh, that fucking skeleton. Are you kidding me? I thought for sure when I, like, stepped there, he would have just died anyway. Now, there is an... this is where the, Oh my god, more ropes. This is where the arrow trap was. Okay, do we have anything over here? Do I want to use a ruby in that situation? Absolutely not. I would still, even though my health is not great, love to sacrifice Monty here. This spider is going to be a bit of a P in the D, isn't he? We're going to toss that rope up there, because this is going to be our out, to get some more sacrificial lambs up here. Probably need 4 bodies if we're going to make this work at the top, so there is a vault. Fuck it. You know, we are going to use our last bomb here. And we're going to hope that this crate has bombs in it, but also we're going to get a free item from Monty. Oh, of course, it's the fucking machete. Okay. I would not necessarily advise doing what I did in this situation. No bombs is going to make this shopkeeper down here extremely difficult to kill. And things are coming off the rails a little bit already. But what's the item? Could be amazing. Spring shoes. You know, could be amazing. I don't know what kind of mystical messages we just saw flash on the screen. I'm a little frightened about that. Now, let's hope that the, like... Oh, there's another crate down there. I don't want to fight the ghost and the shopkeeper at the same time. Kind of feel like I need to go for broke here, though. That's nothing. I really thought maybe we would be able to cash in a Kapala, which would make me feel a lot better about our situation. No such luck. At least not yet. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Oh, I gotta go. I left the shotgun behind. No, I didn't. Okay, I let the shopkeeper leave his shotgun behind. That was, there was mistakes that happened there. No question about it, of course, but I'm alive, so that's, you know, valuable in and of itself. It's looking like the black market may indeed be, an unfortunate pipe dream. Unfortunate Pipe Dream, also the name of my, synth pop band. Playing shitty bars and mid-rate clubs starting later this month. That's a lie, by the way. And if you were thinking, man, I really hope Northernlion has a band, that would be awesome to see, then you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. I love how this shop also has no bombs in it. I just checked the shopkeeper out quickly and was like, yep, confirmed, no bombs. So we should probably try to murder the shopkeeper first. Ropes are underrated, man. Lots of people seem to think ropes are like kind of the redheaded stepchild of the Spelunky item community. They're actually really, really useful in situations like this. They get a bad rap, I think. That's my philosophy on it anyway. Shopkeeper, go back inside. Whoa! He's the greatest jumper of all time. Okay, the second greatest jumper. I didn't want to insult Hayden Christensen. Of course there's a shopkeeper at the bottom. That's just par for the course at this point. Do that. We gotta get a... this is very important for me to possibly have a chance to snag the Kapala. I'm probably wasting a lot of ropes here. But, again, the Kapala is such an important upgrade. Especially, you know, on a run where I don't have much else going for me at all. It would be very nice to improve my chances of at least getting some health. Okay, the shopkeeper's dead, and the spider's dead, and there's a lot of dudes, including a monster over here, that's my nickname for Monty, that I can almost certainly use to at least get a Kapala. The black market doesn't look like it's going to be very feasible, simply because I obviously have literally 0 bombs. That's a problem. But if I can at least survive and get to Olmec, I could consider this run a success. There's our Kapala. And that means I should whip Monty. Most of the time I say, like, you know, sucks to your ass, Mar. I'm not going to whip Monty because it's a... Ooh, powder keg. A little scary. I'm not going to whip Monty because it's it takes forever. It's kind of a waste of my time. It's not really a waste, though. It's just not necessarily the best use of my time. Now that the shopkeeper's dead, we should probably focus on getting to the exit. And get into the jungle, which actually feels pretty good after some periods of perhaps not the greatest success. Terrible chill runs up your spine. That is our cue to leave. We have next to no money. Are you kidding me? Well, I will absolutely use a rope to get Monty back. Probably could have hit him with the rope and maybe done something better, but okay. Let me put you down there. Oh, I meant to whip him again. Never fear. We're pretty close to getting our next level on that Kapala anyway. Next HP anyway. Okay, dead or restless. So there's going to be shotguns. There's going to be a way to enter the haunted castle. Unfortunately, there's probably going to be a free cape too, but unfortunately there is no way for me to access a lot of that stuff as a result of simply not having any bombs. And again, you know, what I was trying to make the point of earlier, but I kind of got distracted by shopkeeper antics. is that as much as I was like a half joking about the theme of this run being no bombs, seriously, that's like what's going on here. And oftentimes these daily challenges do seem themed for whatever reason. I think it's a smart idea, you know, to make sure that every daily challenge feels a little bit fresh. Sometimes it can be a little frustrating, though. I wouldn't guarantee, but I would bet that this shopkeeper ends up murdering himself at some point, as I almost just did. This is a good situation to use a rope. And I say that, you know, I probably could have just platformed, but I think using a rope is A-okay here. Are you telling me that, like, this man seriously just will not die? Eventually, he's got to jump up high enough to get hit by these bullets, right? Like, or he gets hit by the tiki trap. There, oh, he's dead. Is there another tiki trap on the other side? I don't know what the hell killed him there, but, I mean, I'm certainly glad that he's gone. I guess we'll sacrifice him at the altar for even more blood. Didn't really pick up too much of value on this floor. Obviously, like, I'm very much hoping that we manage to pick up some bombs before I hear the blinking of the Ujat Eye, which may allow me the opportunity to go to the black market, which would vastly increase my chances of getting to hell, because you need the Ankh in order to get to hell, obviously. Even if you break into the statue head, you don't get the Hedget for that, so without the Hedget, obviously you can't enter the City of Gold, and without entering the City of Gold, you can't enter hell, so we're a little bit hamstrung there. That being said, picked up some extra HP, and we lived for another floor, which is kind of a triumph in and of itself, I suppose. Please, another shop. Oh, this is not necessarily good. And but you know, it's not good, but it could be okay if we get real lucky. I don't know. There's free paste if we had a bomb. We don't, but we also have paste, so I guess that's kind of irrelevant right now. Most important thing. Oh, don't get hit by that. I also got some health back for that, which is awesome. Most important thing is just, you know, handle this freaking shotgun with care. If I drop this, it'll be fine. Just gotta make sure you drop it right. Obviously, I want to get the Scarab as well, and I want to kill as many enemies as possible because the blood is a pretty important benefit, but I don't know if it's worth murdering Tiki Trap Man over there. Scarab's good as well, you know, increase our score here a little bit. If I had to guess, you know, there's always people that get like plus 1 million plus runs on these dailies, even when they're absolutely nightmarish. So I don't anticipate us putting together a absolutely thrilling high score here. But I would be surprised, or sorry, I should say, oh, that's fine, we can relight it. I wouldn't be surprised if we did manage to, you know, be relatively high up as a result of this being a real tricky daily. Where's the... Okay, there's the torch. So again, we can relight it just by doing some creative platforming, I guess. Or just by doing this. No, okay, maybe not. I gotta make sure I don't get hit by that. I think it is in our best interest to use a rope here, and probably stop wasting time as well. So there is a vault. Probably should have stood a little further away from that. Monty's down here somewhere. I'm gonna assume, you know, relatively safe, but you never know. Alright, so there's a free Scarab. This is don't try this at home. You should almost always try to use the torch whenever possible, but if I'm just speeding through the rest of this floor, this seems okay to me. What do we have down here? Tiki Trap and Monty. So this might be the end of our adventures with that torch. Because it looks like it's going to be a real hassle to get. Yeah, I don't like this. We're just going to take the shotgun to the... Oh, man. Okay, well. Yet another in the history of fairly poor challenge runs. Austin did alright on this one, last wolf, but Jesus, Green died a level after me with less gold. Alpaca Patrol made it to 1-3. That was a pretty rough daily. I apologize for it being bad, but again, pretty tough one. What are the overalls for like this? Oh man, Green's passed me on the dailies all time. Okay, change filter. 292nd. I want to go to the top without scrolling through everybody. Let me see. Okay, whatever. In any case, pretty terrible daily challenge. There were some decent decisions and some decent plays, but overall, like, that death at the end was absolutely horrible. As always, thanks for watching. I always say this at the end of these terrible videos. Don't like this video, but inevitably, some of you disobey that, and that's awesome. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to show your support by clicking the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more dailies in Spelunky. Those go up a couple of times a week. And, of course, watch the VODs for the Northernlion Live Super Show, which also have Spelunky dailies on them. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode in spite of my ineptitude, but again, I'll see you next time.